What's good, y'all? Your boy Dread is back, and I'm sorry if y'all see me sweating a little bit because I mean that Mayweather Cotto fight was off the chain. That was probably one of the most exciting fights that I've seen in the past year or two. It was better than Cotto versus Margarito. It was damn sure better than Mayweather versus Ortiz. But this fight brought the best out of both fighters, and no matter who you were going for, and no matter who you thought was gonna win, you could damn sure say that this fight was a crowd pleaser, and I would love to see both of these guys go at it again. But anyway, just a quick overview and recap of the fight. Now, round one, I mean, in Mayweather, he impressed the hell out of me this fight because people like to criticize Mayweather and say, "Oh well, Mayweather's too defensive a fighter. All he does is just run and pot shot." No. He made it obvious in the first round. He tried to make a statement that, okay, I'm not coming to showboat. I ain't coming to dance. Even though he did a little bit of that in the later rounds, but I'll get to that. He said, okay, I'm coming to fight because I got to prove a point that, I'm no fluke and that I'm ready for Pacquiao. So he comes out, he comes out in his regular in his peekaboo stance. He didn't do the Philly shell. He comes out in the peekaboo because when he does that, he pops off the straight right hand and he goes under, hides under. Well, he didn't hide under his jab. He kind of like works off of his jab. And Cotto in the first round, he didn't really have an answer for that. But the only thing Cotto tried to do, which was a smart thing, he tried to go to the body. He tried to go to the body early, which was, that's vintage Cotto, and it was a smart thing for him to do because it kind of caught up with Mayweather in the middle to the later rounds, anywhere from round 4 to round 8. But Mayweather, he controlled the first quarter of the fight, but even though I gave Cotto the second round just off of work rate alone. But the fourth round, rounds 4 and round 5, was where Cotto was in trouble. I swear, like Mayweather hit him with some vicious hooks that would have dropped the average fighter. I think a couple of those hooks might have actually been able to drop Pacquiao, but you never know. But Cotto from probably round 6 through 8 is when he really put the pedal to the metal and tried to turn it up a little bit. Hitting Mayweather, working behind his jab. Countering Mayweather, actually making Mayweather miss. And it made me wonder if I was in the twilight zone. If I was okay. All right, Mayweather's being the aggressive fighter and Cotto's being the counterpuncher. Is this the Twilight Zone? But yeah, Cotto, in the middle rounds, he fought a very smart fight, and Mayweather could have been in trouble if things kept going Cotto's way. But unfortunately, Mayweather, he adapted and adjusted like he always does, and just flat out he picked off. You can kind of compare Mayweather to a sniper in the ring. He waits for his spots, sees an opening, and boom, over. And there was a couple times in the fight where Cotto was actually really, really hurt and could have been close to going down. The first one was in round 4, the second one was in round 5, and the last one was that overhand right to the temple in round 12. But Cotto, I can't front. He had his moments, and he put on a very good performance. He did, exactly what you would expect him to do, but he brought the best out of himself and Mayweather. I mean, that was a 5-star fight. Nobody could say that fight did not please them, and But where does Cotto go from here? Does he go back to fighting, I don't know, bums, welterweights, or I'd love to see him fight Andre Berto. I mean, I'd love to see the winner of Ortiz and Berto fight Cotto. That's what needs to happen. But then again, he has to get in line for a championship title shot again against a lesser fighter. And Mayweather, we're beating a dead horse with this right about now. Everybody wants to see Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Let it happen by the end of the year, please. But everybody's saying it's not going to happen because of the promoter. But I said this at the beginning of the year. If it ain't going to happen by the end of this year, if it don't happen by sometime in 2012, then it's not going to happen. And if Mayweather doesn't fight Pacquiao, then he needs to fight Khan. But that's just my opinion. Anyway, what do y'all think about this fight, boxing fans? I was pleased. It's a crowd pleaser fight. Anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment box. I'm out. Peace.